Good morning and welcome back. Today is Monday and it's a very special day because today is the premiere of a documentary that I've been working on with the kids at XP and XP School. So I'm really excited for that. So obviously it's a big day. I'm quite anxious. There's a lot of stuff to do today. So I'm doing all the right things this morning to get myself in the right mindset. So the first thing I'm going to do is head to Rework Functional Fitness. I'm actually even wearing an official Rework t-shirt. But yeah, I've got to get a workout in there this morning. It's the perfect way to start the day. So yeah, I've got a cup of tea at the moment. I'm just trying to gently wake myself up and I'll head over there shortly. So there are a couple of things that I keep forgetting at the moment. First of which is that it's actually winter. I know it sounds like a strange thing to say, but I always forget that basically most of winter occurs after Christmas. I just assume there's going to be no need for an actual coat at this time of year, that effectively we're in spring. But that's not really the case, is it? And I'm actually quite cold now. But as an extension of that, I always forget that I need to defrost this car before I leave in the morning. I came out to it yesterday morning and it was just totally frozen. And not only that, but it does take slightly longer to defrost this car because it was, designed in the 1980s. So basically at the moment I've got my heating on full. I'm waiting for the engine to warm up a little bit. And yeah, and then I'll hopefully be able to get somewhere. But in the meantime, it is a cold one. Well, we made it. I think actually naming this car after a Targaryen was a very, very good idea because this car hates winter, like 100%. But yes, we made it to Rework. I'll see you on the other side. So I've just got back from Rework. That was quite a fun session actually. I'm really glad that I went. I like things like that. It really sets me up for the day. So obviously now I'm making myself some breakfast, making some poached eggs, and then I'm going to wash the car because I feel like that's the sort of thing that I want to do on a day like this. I want to make sure it's nice and presentable, even though I'm just going to, park it in a car park nearby. So that's the plan. I'm going to give the car a good wash. So to add to today's excitement, I've also impulse bought something that I've wanted for a very long time. Now if you cast your minds back, you'll remember the first daily vlog that I actually did, which was when I was going to my friend Seb's wedding with Samo. And Samo actually has one of these things. So you might know what I'm about to reveal if you have been following me for quite a long time. So I am pleased to announce that I have finally purchased a VertiSteam Pro. I really hope it has it written on that side. One of these. So Sam bought one of these years ago because he's not very good at ironing as well. Correct me if I'm wrong, Sam, if you are watching this. I'm not very good at ironing. That's why I've bought it. But this is going to be a turning point. You're going to see a lot more shirts in vlogs from now on. I think, because the reason why I don't wear shirts is because I can't iron them very well. So I bought this VertiSteam in the hope that I can get a little bit more out of them. So today's the perfect day. I'm going to try and steam iron the shirt that I'm going to wear later on. So let's do this. So we think we've set it up okay. We've got this thing attached to the door, this lovely little bit here, and we've got a fairly creased shirt. Would you say, Liz?
I would say very much so, yeah.
Yes, absolutely. So let's see what happens. Okay. Stretch that far.
I think you can bring it.
Well, therein lies a problem. And then that.
It's you. Do it yourself.
2 minutes in.
Do you get that close?
I think so.
Is that what you do?
That's how I've done it before with Sam. Refer back to the video when he did it. Okay, now that's doing a reasonable job. Now what?
Are you holding something down there now?
Not at the moment, no.
Okay. It's just on your pants.
Oh no, I am actually, yeah.
Yeah.
No. How do you think I should do this then? Do you think I have to obviously flip it round at some point, aren't I?
Well, who's going to see you from the back? Probably a lot.
So at the point I need to get the most out of my VertiSteam. I bet people later are going to be like, that is one excellently ironed shirt.
Just do that yourself.
So from what I remember, Samo says that when you're on the collar bit, you're best kind of like just chilling. Have I left it on again?
Yeah.
Won't reach. This is a really bad place to do it, isn't it?
Yeah. You should do it on the back of the kitchen door or something, where we'd usually iron, and then...
What, on the back of the kitchen door? Yeah, we're always there.
On that area, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like grating cheese, you just got to be patient and be yourself.
Yeah.
True though, like grating cheese, if you go at it too much, it's like you're not going to get the result you want. Sammy, if you're watching this, I need some tips, mate, including how to turn it off, clearly. There we go, the Vertisteam Pro. Enjoy.
Woo woo!
Okay, the shirt is on and we are almost ready. I'm just making sure all the files are sorted to take with me to the theatre for the actual premiere, which is really exciting. I just need to make sure all of these files are in the right place and on the right hard drives and things like that. But I'm basically ready to go. The only thing I'm going to do before I go is obviously meditate, a very crucial part of my routine. Haven't done that yet. Probably also have something to eat considering what time it is. But yes, very shortly we'll be heading to the theatre. So here we are at Cast Theatre, the location of the premiere. Let's get in and go and set up. So today is the day after the premiere. Last night went really well. Obviously I'm not going to put bits of the film in this, but if you want to watch it, it is going to be released later on in the week. It's a documentary called Should I Stay or Should I Go? And as I've said before, I've made this documentary with the students at XP School and XPE School in Doncaster, and it's been an incredible project to work on. The topic that the kids have been studying throughout the documentary has been migration, and it's been a really interesting subject to get involved in. And the documentary itself does have a really strong story and message, and you get the impression that the kids really want to get that out there, and it's fantastic. You can feel that they want to make a difference to their community and the world around them, and it's wonderful to see. So with that in mind, I think the cover this week is going to be Waiting on the World to Change by John Mayer, because it's a great song, and obviously you know that I love to do John Mayer covers anyway, basically a John Mayer tribute act at this point, but also the lyrics sort of fit what the kids want to do, what they wanted to achieve, so that is this week's song. As for the rest of my day today, it's just basically normal work in the background, bit of music stuff, bit of other stuff. And it is lovely out there actually, it's a really nice day. So hopefully I can make the most of it at some point. So I've just started to put together the cover, and I've set myself a bit of a challenge, because basically, with it being a John Mayer song, it's very easy to default to playing it all on guitar. And since I've put new strings on that acoustic guitar, I honestly can't stop playing it. It's so nice. Honestly, the way that it's set up is just perfect. I just want to play it literally every second of every day. But I'm going to resist doing that with this particular track, because it's just like my default setting. So I don't really know what I'm going to do, but it's probably going to be quite keys orientated. I don't know if I'll include the bass in that, actually. Maybe that counts as the guitar. I could do that with MIDI, I guess, and do that on the keys, but I don't know. So I'm going to sit with it for an hour or so and see what I come up with. But either way, I'm really excited to cover this song because it is one of my favourites. So as you can see, I've finally got around to putting these up. Obviously the La La Land print that Lizzie got me for Christmas, and the Game of Thrones print that I bought after it finished. So I'm really pleased that I've got those up. It's something I've been putting off for a long time. But now that wall feels a little bit better. I must admit, I lie here at night and I'm just thinking I need to put something there, and those are the perfect two things. So there you go. So the week's coming to an end here, and what a week it's been. Really enjoyed being at the premiere of Should I Stay or Should I Go on Monday. That was fantastic. It was really great to see the film on the big screen for the first time, and I honestly can't wait to share that with you when it's shared a little bit more widely. Like I was saying earlier in the week, the work that the kids have done is just superb, and there are some really powerful stories in that documentary as well. I've also enjoyed playing around with the Vertisteam. I've worn more shirts this week than I have any other week this year. Obviously we're only in January, but let's try and keep that up. And as you can probably tell, I'm dressed and ready to go back to Rework again before I go to work this evening. And of course my John Mayer cover is finished. You're probably listening to it right now as this vlog comes to a close. But once again, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time.